If you created a listing without a UPC initially, is there any way to send in FBA inventory without an Amazon barcode? There is no way to upload a UPC after the fact and switch to use manufacturer's barcode. Yeah, you would have to make a completely new listing, which...
Nope.
Oh! Pause. Pause. There's a solution here. Chad Davis, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the club.
Jeff, Davis. I put that YouTube link in there for seeing where the SNS discounts are getting applied.
Yep. Got that for you. All right, Chad Davis asks, hello, I have brand registry, but my products are not gated, so I have a reseller issue. When I reach out to Amazon to gate the product, they claim they cannot get involved here. How do I proceed? Not that way. What you're going to want to do, if you have a reseller issue, first, well, they're probably legitimate products, right? So we probably won't want to do a test buy.
That's what you have to figure out first. Are these actually your products? Did you distribute them? Did you wholesale them? If they're not, then okay, so if they're not, it's easy. Like Faith said, you do a test buy, take pictures of it, and then you do a counterfeit report through brand registry.
Yep. But if they're legit,
if you go into what do we always use? Snickers?
Yeah. Chad just left another comment as well and said that he wholesales them via another channel.
Oh, then probably
legit.
You can't you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Oh.
Now this is an outside Amazon problem now. So I don't even need to demo this. This is you need to contact who you're wholesaling it to, distributing, coming to an agreement that they cannot sell it on Amazon. We have plenty of people that wholesale our products, clients and stuff like that. They have these agreements in place.
Mm-hmm.
So if they break that agreement, then it's an outside Amazon thing. Amazon doesn't care about this. That's why they're not helping you. They're saying, hey, this is the legit product. So yeah. There's no gating anymore. There used to be able to gate on the very, very, very slim chance that you're a large velocity seller that has a big problem with counterfeits. And you have to have a long history of reporting legitimate counterfeits, and then they might help you out there. So you need to talk to your distribution network.
Osis Awad asks, what to do to make all FBA returns ship back to my address instead of Amazon rechecking them back to inventory? I want to prevent returns from being resold to other customers, as you should. Oh, should you launch your... here, let's answer this first one first. Before
for the first question.
You'll want to go to your return settings, which Jason has already pulled up here.
So account settings, fulfillment by
Amazon, and then scroll on down, which Jason is demonstrating. And it's right there.
So, and you can keep this enabled or disabled, but you want to uncheck refurbishment, uncheck liquidations, and then make sure they return to your address. So that's how you do it.
Yes. All right. And then he asks, should you launch your product as a parent or child, then add others? Could creating a parent for a product affect the rank? So I think it depends on the product, but in general, what I would do is I would launch them as a parentage, because you're going to want to see which one of those variations out of the lot is going to be your hero product and which ones aren't going to do as hot. From there, you can maybe remove the ones that might be bringing the parentage down. I know there's some cases, somebody several podcasts ago commented and said that they had a really good seller and then they added a variation to it and it actually made the listing worse. So that's always an option. But short answer to your question, generally a good idea to launch in a parentage And then from there, you can like break it up and try to take up more real estate on Amazon if you want more opportunities for ads. But yeah.
If you're launching just a single product, say month 1, and then you plan on adding additional, colors of that product or whatever, alternate children. If it's just a single product, don't make it into a parentage with one child when you launch it. That's not standard. When you add your next color, for example, yes, definitely parent it, because that other one that's been out there for a month has sales velocity. It probably has reviews. It has BSR, and it'll help with growing your catalog as far as putting those together, like Faith mentioned.
Absolutely. Oh, here, before we go into some more questions, it looks like we had a couple of new members come through. Let's go ahead and give them a shout out. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Touchstone.
Thanks, Touchstone.
And then Jason Ray Tulas also became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. All right, now back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, Abdallah asks, one of my products is selling the most units in brand analytics in a specific search term, but it never gets to page 1. It's a seasonal product. It could be that the search term is way too specific or something.
One of his products is selling the most units in brand analytics in a specific search term, but it never gets
not on page 1. Okay, so I see what it's. There might be an index
seasonal product. If it's not in season, it's not relevant right now. It's not getting
then it's
sales.
going to be slipping and ranking, which is why it's not going to be showing up on the page 1.
Yeah. It also depends on what kind of date range you're looking at in your search query performance there.
True.
So if it's a Valentine's Day product and you're looking search query performance in your number 1 the 2 weeks before February 14th, then of course, now it's not going to be on page 1. Nobody's looking for Valentine's Day stuff.
Yeah. Unless you're truly romantic and Valentine's Day is every day, but I don't know anyone like that. Stephen J.
We're still actually selling like those roses and stuff, so people are still buying them.
Aw, the chivalrous men and women still exist. Stephen J. asks, if you created a listing without a UPC initially, is there any way to send in FBA inventory without an Amazon barcode? There is no way to upload a UPC after the fact and switch to use manufacturer's barcode. Yeah, you would have to make a completely new listing, which...
Nope.
Oh! Pause. Pause. There's a solution here. Let's hear it.
If you're brand registered, there's a solution. If you have a brand and you're brand registered, get a GS1 barcode. And that's linked to the product and the brand and the company, a legit GS1 barcode. Don't go buy one off eBay or anything. Then do what Faye said. The most common way is to create another listing. This is a duplicate with the barcode, the GS1 barcode.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to merge the two together, asking Amazon for the one that has history to be the dominant, and get that UPC merged onto that listing. It's called a UPC GS1 change. We do them all.
We do have a video on that.
Yeah, there's a video, but also, this is super common ever since they started. What's it called? Checking with the GS1 database.
Yeah.
So that's how you would do that. And then at that point, now that there's a barcode attached to it, you should be able to switch to manufacturer barcode. But there are some products that cannot have manufacturer barcode without a lot of fighting. It's usually things that have short-term expiration dates, anything under a year and a half, stuff like that. But yeah, that's how you would do it, Stephen.
And it can be a process, so buckle in.